you have this, of course. So, obviously they're covering the full spectrum with these televangelists, and this is the sad reality. They're controlling, every aspect, and obviously, I said it before in video presentations and live streams, where obviously in the school textbooks they don't deviate from what's stated in the school textbooks, but they definitely deviate from the Bible. They're not preaching the Bible verbatim, obviously. They're not talking about the flat earth truth. They're not talking about the long hair on men, which is a sign, it's meant for a woman to cover her body. It's not meant for a man. Men are intended to have short hair, of course, as stated in the Bible. Jeremiah 10 about the Christmas tree. Do not cut the tree from the forest and line it with silver and gold. This is, obviously what the churches do. So that's an important aspect that people are afraid, the Bible, the Creator, it's all deception. When people have to realize, a little off's a lot off. And that's what people are doing. They're giving us some truth with these televangelists to pull you in. I said it before, the best liars speak a lot of truth. But they want to pull you into their net, then give you, feed you lies, of course. And none of these people expose the lies of this world system, of course, because they're part of it. I'm going to go through a lot of these as far as imagery is concerned. We know about the media is controlled. The parent companies, they own many of the different networks. All the Masonic hand signs, of course. They show them all, the 666 and everything here. But again, all these individuals going way back with all the different hand signs. And let me scroll down here a bit more. So you have Billy Graham. Look at all the Masonic hand signs, the diamond sign, just like Merkel. And you have this one here with Rick Warren, of course, friends with Oprah Winfrey, just like Dr. Phil, and they're all doing the same Masonic hand signs. And Kenneth Copeland, I mean, very obvious. This guy, he's really bizarro. Of course, the Pope, no doubt about that. Now, this is one that people were a little bit offended. I'm going to play that video again about meteorites, about so-called asteroids, and how they come into the so-called firmament. People have seen that, but for those that haven't, I'll play that video again. But I touched upon this, the 119 ministry, ministries, where a lot of people, not a lot, but there's a good amount of people defending the 119 ministries when they're all clearly doing Masonic hand signs. These two different individuals. So definitely these are Masons, and obviously, again, the law of reversals being brother. Doesn't mean they won't give us a good amount of truth. That's the whole sad part of it. They do give us a good amount of truth, but that's the deception, of course. And Jim Staley here, obviously, the sign of benediction, the 666 and everything else here. The double sign of benediction there, and more of the same here with these individuals. Mark Blitz. It's obvious. It's so very simple. Masons own and control TV. They're not going to have non-Masons, having a spot on their television programming. And of course, John Hagee, who says a lot of good stuff, but look at this. The double devil horns, all the, this is the same symbol that Anton LaVey does right here, with the symbol here. And more of the same, Chuck Missler as well. So obviously, if you're on TV, being spotlighted, you're part of it. And that's the sad reality. And this is someone I had communications with, Fritz Springmeier, and he actually shared one of my videos years ago. And he's, here he is on InfoWars, just another agent, and they're transparent. The longer you're in truth, the more transparent it is. The problem is this: a lot of people get involved with truth, and they run into these people, And they share a lot of good information. I mean, a lot of good stuff. And that's part of it, pulling you into the net with the good information. But then here comes the disinfo, of course. And here's a problem with Fritz and I. We were on good terms, but he didn't like the fact that I came down on his buddy. And he told me specifically in messages that, oh, Alex Jones helped me out financially. He's a good man, this, and this. I was down and out. I was in prison, and he helped me out, which we know is a lie. And I cut off the communication with Fritz a long time ago. And again, the same thing here. So yeah, you guys get the gist of it. So this is the fake phony trial going on right now, and of course, it wouldn't be spotlighted all over the media, all over the news, unless it was part of the act. And that's the thing I try to really emphasize to people. Doesn't mean they don't cover real things in the news, but it goes away rather quickly. So let's stop with that screen share. And on that note, I'm going to take a look at the chat because definitely I've been